thick with an unfamiliar accent. "A psychiatrist," I told her. "Both a Ph.D. and M.D. My name is Colonel Timothy Ryan, retired. I'm in charge of Grantham Barracks. I'll be responsible for your care and evaluation here." "What is—" She jerked her head by way of indicating the concrete pillars, the parking lot, and the glass doorway that led to the interior of Grantham's Ward 6. "It's a military psychiatric hospital," I replied. "I've reviewed the transcripts of your arrest and interrogation. They've labeled you a threat to national security and think you're either autistic or a very clever liar. I'm to find out." I was watching for the tells, the slight dilation of the pupils, the tensing of an eyelid, or a quiver at the corner of the mouth. All I read was incomprehension. Fugue state? No, she was too alert and responsive, the eyes too clear and much too intelligent. "Mistake," she whispered, then broke into a sorrowful string of incomprehensible utterances. When people speak in tongues, they follow the rules of pronunciation in their own language. English speakers don't make up nonsense words beginning with NG, unvocalized L, or glottal clicks. She wasn't a native speaker. "Sign here, sir." The captain indicated the places on the forms. The name tag pinned to his chest said Stanwyck. I scrawled my name on the appropriate lines. "She's all yours, Colonel." He saluted, even though I'm retired and technically a civilian contractor, according to the Department of Defense. Captain Stanwyck turned on his heel and marched back to the gleaming Lincoln. At his signal, the security team broke for the vehicles. I heard the hollow pop, felt a weird tingling on my skin, my hair prickling, and the world seemed to wobble as if a wave had passed through it. I was still disoriented when the woman cried, "Anawia! Muliebris canis!" Struggling for equilibrium, I followed the woman's gaze. The outer ring of guards seemed to have fainted, their bodies limp on the concrete. Beyond them, a man and a woman stood clutching small boxes with gleaming lights. Even as I watched, the green-eyed woman with auburn hair slipped the box behind her belt. She swung a slung M16 from her shoulder with the ease of long practice. The sight settled on Prisoner Alpha. Combat instincts either become hardwired or you go home in a body bag. Mine kicked in. I grabbed the tawny blonde and jerked her off her feet. Even as we fell, a burst of .556 rounds cracked inches above us and pulverized the glass doors. My orderlies were diving in all directions. From the floor, I caught a glimpse as Stanwyck pawed at his sidearm, leaped to the side of the Lincoln, and leveled his pistol over the roof. It barked twice, hot brass clattering on the concrete before my nose. The meaty snap of Stanwyck's popping skull mingled with the M16's deafening staccato. His strings cut, the captain flopped onto the concrete. Blood and brains spewed from the back of his shattered head as it hit. I heard the attacking woman's pained voice cry, "Dear God, no!" A couple of heartbeats later, I felt that skin-prickling sensation, my hair standing on end, and then the hollow pop. Silence filled the garage. One of the security guards groaned as he struggled to his feet. "What the hell?" I whispered, trying to control my pounding heart. I still held the trembling woman, her lungs laboring for breath. I rose cautiously, staring through the Lincoln's shattered window glass to the place where the assailants had appeared. The male attacker lay dying in the exit lane. I could see no sign of the woman. "Holy shit!" one of the guards cried as he staggered forward, the HK MP5 he clutched at the ready. "Who is this guy?" The man lay on his back, dressed in brown utility wear, a darker beard contrasting with his collar-length blonde hair. He looked tanned and maybe 30. Captain Stanwyck had dropped him with a shot through the top of the heart. An M4 carbine lay just beyond his curled fingers. "What the fuck just happened here?" another of the guards asked. "More to the point," a third growled, "where the hell did he come from? And where the hell did that woman go?" I helped Prisoner Alpha to her feet. She stared bitterly at the strange man's sprawled body. I was trying to evaluate her absolute disregard for the captain's gruesome corpse at her feet as she whispered, "Totum pereo." She uttered the words with such hopelessness, they engraved themselves upon my consciousness.